Oh, we are live! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy's back! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo! Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Nick from Australia Rugby League Q&A, episode number 10. And to help me answer some questions tonight is the great man himself. You've seen him on the late night show a couple of times. Nathan B. Moore. Nathan, how are you, bro?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you going?
I'm all right, bro. I'm not too bad. I'm actually doing okay. Could be better, but I'm doing okay at the moment. And I just want to announce some terrible news. Terrible news. As you guys may know, on Wednesday, I'm scheduled to go to Canberra, meet up with Sam Revel, go to the Raiders-Cowboys game, and come back on the Saturday. Have a great weekend. I'm now not going. I'm not going. And you know why I'm not going? Because a family member of mine, unfortunately, tested positive to COVID. And unfortunately for me, I'm a close contact. Now, I'm negative to COVID. I haven't got COVID. I'm a negative result. I don't have it. As we speak, I'm negative to COVID. I could get it. I bloody hope not. At the moment, I don't have it. So I'm negative to COVID, but because the rules are different, if you're, a household contact to COVID, you can't go nowhere. So unfortunately for me, I'm negative to COVID. I'm lucky for me, I'm negative, but I still can't go anywhere. I'm stuck in isolation, so I can't go to Canberra now. So I'm very upset about it. I'm very disappointed. It's awful news, and yeah, I'm not going to reveal who the family member is. I'm just going to keep that private. But a family member of mine tested positive to COVID, and unfortunately, I'm a close contact. Even though I'm negative, I'm still a close contact. So unfortunately, I will not be heading to Canberra on Thursday night, which is just sad news. But that's all right. I'll go to another game in Sydney later in the year when the Cowboys play down there. So, who knows? I could go to Manly Cowboys. I could go to Dragons Cowboys, Panthers Cowboys, Rabbitohs Cowboys, Roosters Cowboys. Who knows? I haven't decided yet, but I'll figure it all out. But this is the Nick from Australia Rugby League Q&A, episode number 10. Hope you're all doing well on this Monday night. It's currently 8:05 p.m. 8:05 p.m. Sorry, it's April 11, 2022, and if you guys have any questions for us in the live chat, feel free to fire away and we will answer them as honest and as best as possible. But Nathan, mate, how you been, bro?
Not too bad. Things have been going okay and that. Haven't been doing any gigs and that because of the whole restrictions and that, and also I really haven't had the chance to go out and do a lot of that kind of stuff. But hopefully in the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months, I get to go back out there and, yeah, just do what I love in that. And, yeah.
Sweet. Sounds good, bro. Hopefully everything gets rolling again soon for you. But we're going to answer some questions now. We've got a few coming into the live chat. Shout out to everyone in the live chat. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. If you're a regular viewer, make sure you like the stream as well. It's much appreciated. And we're going to get into the very first question, Nathan, and that is from our good friend Faraz. Who should be the New South Wales centre with Latrell Mitchell being ruled out for game one, or probably out for game one of Origin? He's out for 8 weeks. That probably puts him in doubt for Origin. I'm not going to say he will be out indefinitely, but it puts him in huge doubt for Origin 1. Who would your New South Wales centre be, Nathan, if Latrell's not playing?
Is Matt Burton eligible?
Yeah, he is.
Would you say he's eligible? I'd
Yeah,
say
he
put
is.
him in. I'd say put Matt Burton in.
Yeah. Okay.
Even in a struggling Bulldogs side, I think he's definitely a shining light to the team in that, and he's a good centre, or fantastic centre in that, and yeah, at the end of the day, New South Wales, you want to win, and you want to have the best players in your said positions, and Matt Burton, well, yeah.
I wouldn't have Matt Burton. I wouldn't have Zach Lomax. I wouldn't have Katoni Staggs. I wouldn't have Stephen Crichton. You know who I would have? I would have Campbell Graham from the Rabbitohs. Campbell Graham.
Yes.
The forgotten man. No one ever talks about
phenomenal.
Campbell Graham. He was very close to playing. I think it was last year or the year before. Campbell Graham has been very, very good to start the season. Souths have been up in the air a bit up and down, but I think Campbell Graham would be a perfect nominee for the centre position with Latrell Mitchell being ruled out. Campbell Graham can do a job. Great defender, great with the ball as well. I'll go Campbell Graham, bro. He's been very solid. That's what I'll do.
Definitely proved that in round 6 against St George. He had a liner of a game there, the match, easily.
He's been good all year, in my opinion. Question from our good friend over there in the UK, Just Rugby League. He says, thoughts on general rugby league. Now, look, I'm not going to really get into this a whole lot. I did read what general rugby league did right on Instagram. I read the comments. I've seen what Promenzo Vids and all that Champa and CJ Moxley and everyone else had to say. I'm not really going to involve myself in it. I don't agree with what the person said, whatever he or her view is. I don't really know, man. What I will say is, I think some of the comments that General Rugby League made towards, CJ and all that Champa and Provenzo Vids, I honestly believe they were very disgusting and inappropriate, and there was absolutely no need for it. But I'm not really going to get into it, man. I think it was a very stupid post, and yeah, I'm not really going to get into it, eh? Anyway, let's move on. Let's have a look here. Some other questions that are coming through. Faraz again. He loves asking questions. Faraz, he's a good man. Faraz. Are the Broncos destined for bottom 4? Nathan, what do you reckon?
No. I think there's other teams there that I believe will get to that bottom 4, and they're like stuff like Canberra, potentially maybe the Bulldogs,
Tigers.
And that. But I mean, West Tigers have already claimed the wooden spoon at this stage. But it's still early. Even though it's round 6, it's still kind of early for Brisbane and that. They're still sort of working things out and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely, as I said, it's definitely early signs, but I don't have Brisbane in the bottom 4. I've got them around that 9th to 12th bracket.
I think at the moment they are a bottom 4 team. I think they have shown some good signs, especially against the Roosters on the weekend, but the Roosters were nowhere near their best until the second half. But I'd say Brisbane probably around that, 11th to 14th position. They might avoid bottom 4, but we'll see. I'm a little bit worried about the Broncos. All right. What else we got coming in here? Fraz has another question. Are you worried as a Cowboys fan? No, not at all. We're in the 8 and we're playing good footy. Should have won on the weekend, but thanks to Jake Granville's brain explosion and Chad Townsend just not doing his job. Nah, we'll be fine. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
When will Brian To'o return? Says SS Storm fan. What do you reckon, Nathan? I think he's back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I reckon 2 weeks.
Pretty close. So a couple of weeks. SS Storm fan. What else we got here? Metallic Panther. Do you see the Dragons bouncing back in the next fortnight or next week against Newcastle? Well, they play Newcastle on Sunday, on Easter Sunday, which is going to be a very, very big game for the Dragons and the Knights as well. Nathan, will the Dragons bounce back this weekend?
Yes. I'd definitely say yes. I don't know if Tyrone Sloan will be named. I doubt it. And that. But if it was me, I'd say yeah, give him another go on that, because you got to nurture these young talent. You got to expect this from young talent as well, and that too.
Yeah.
But I see the Dragons coming
Toss
back.
the coin game, isn't it? Toss the coin game on Sunday. Could go either way.
Could be a hidden gem. It really could be a hidden gem.
For us, late night show back this week? Probably. Jack Dempsey. When you said the Tigers winning their first game of the season, good God.
This is a good question.
I got no idea. I generally don't know. I got no idea.
Let me go through the draw, actually.
Be a while. I can't see him winning this week against Parramatta.
Oh, they'll get blown off the park.
I think they play South after it, which is going to be also very tough. Not for a while. Jack Dempsey, I don't know, man. I'm very concerned about the Tigers.
They might be in it against the Dragons. They might be in it, but I doubt they'll win. Melbourne, they'll get absolutely blown off the park.
We'll soon find out.
Absolutely.
Jeffrey asks, hello, Nick. How was the punting at Randwick on Saturday? Not good. Didn't go well at all on the weekend for horse racing. Didn't go well at all. Would you rather be stuck in a room with Clarkey or Buzz or Off-field? I would rather Buzz. Buzz would be interesting because he's been in the game for a long time. So I'll go Buzz. What about you, Nathan?
Yeah, Buzz Rockfield. He would have some interesting stories.
Oh, he would. Has Dylan Edwards been a top 5 fullback in the first 5 rounds? I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, absolutely. No question about it.
Jason Reader. Hello, Jason. Hope you're doing well, bro. And congratulations to the Roosters on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, NRLW Premiers.
Sorry, mate, my connection just decided to die in the ass. Still here. I'm gonna say yes. I think they can. What do you reckon, Nathan?
Yeah, I've got him in. You know what? 7th and 8th. I reckon in around that bracket, 7th and 8th.
12th at worst.
No,
I reckon.
Definitely surprised. They've definitely surprised a lot of people, and I'm very happy about
that. Piripi says, thoughts on Montoya. Well, we all know what he said on the weekend, and I don't need to repeat it. What he said was disgusting, as we all know, and apparently he apologized, and the Warriors club defended it, and then they come out and apologize the next day, and the Cowboys said, whatever, they accepted the apology, but they don't appreciate it and whatever. So, look, man, I said it a few weeks ago, man. I said Marcelo Montoya wouldn't even be in. If he wasn't playing at the New Zealand Warriors, he wouldn't even make a team anywhere else. So, couldn't care less. Kyle Felt's a much better player anyway.
I just find him a bit of an average player, Montoya, and that. Even when he was at the Dogs, he was never really average.
He's never really lived up to the hype, has he? But yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. CJ Moxley. Top 3 YouTubers you can see rising in 2022. Well, I think Provenzo Vids at the moment is absolutely flying. I think Rugby League history at the moment is probably number 1 for mine. I think he's the best Rugby League YouTuber right now. He's on fire. And Sam Revell's coming up a little bit, isn't he? He's coming real quick up the ranks as well. So I'll say those.
I've got Sam as my number 1. I've got Sam Revel as my number 1.
CJ Moxley's doing pretty well too, I must say. So there's plenty of them. It's hard to pick just one. All right. Question from Just Rugby League. Big week in the Super League with 2 rounds in 4 days with the big one with St Helens and Wigan on Friday. Can't wait yet. Saints and Wigan this weekend. I think the whole derby is on Easter Monday, which is also going to be on KO, which is going to be fantastic. There's plenty of Super League games coming up this weekend on KO, so stay tuned. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Big games. Big games.
What is the actual tips? Hang on.
Plenty of games this weekend. I'll be doing my tipping video through the week. It's going to be fantastic. Untitled Panther asks, could you see the Tigers not winning a game? That they will win a game or two. Ooh. They will win a game at some point, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm going to make a prediction on the Tigers.
Go
on them. I think the West Tigers are going to be the exact same as the 2016 Knights.
Jesus Christ.
I think they can. Unfortunately, as much it's sad for Tigers fans, but yeah, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, it's terrible for the Tigers. It's awful for the Tigers supporters. Awful. Which team has been the best so far this year? I would say Penrith. They haven't lost.
Easily Penrith. There's nothing in that Panthers side that is broken. Like, it's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah. Just Rugby League says whole derby is Friday before. Okay, I didn't know that. Good to know. Good to know.
Nice.
Question here for us. How was Dufty over the week for the Dogs? Dufty had a shocker. Absolute shocker against the Panthers on Sunday night. He was really, really poor. Wasn't he?
Oh yeah. No. It's just
I wouldn't be surprised if I put Jake Avrillo at fullback this weekend. I would not be surprised if I did it.
Oh God.
Why not? Why not? Addo Carr could even play fullback. Who knows what Trent Barrett doesn't know what he's doing anyway, so who the fuck knows? Who knows? I'll take Panther. Should Addo Carr move to fullback for the Dogs? He's not getting any ball on the wing, is he? Hasn't even scored a try this year.
No.
I wouldn't even pick Addo Carr in the Origin team either.
I'd say
I'm serious.
I'd say give him a trial at the fullback position. See how he goes. Give him a game or two. If things work out, then yeah. But if it doesn't, send him back on the wing.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Jason Reader wants to know, how did you go on with your tips last week? Well, I got 6 out of 8. I got everything right except the fucking Newcastle Knights let me down on Thursday night and the Cowboys let me down on Friday night. But besides that, I got everything else. I got 6 out of 8. I had a good round again. I've been going well with my tips.
I got 7 out of 8 with the Cowboys letting me down.
Jake Granville and Chad Townsend let you down.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
That's right.
For us, says Tupou is a solid shout for fullback. I mean, a solid shout for Origin. Yeah, look, he is, but I wouldn't throw him in.
I'd probably put him in the 30. In the 30 and that,
yeah.
But I don't know if he'll get a start.
Do you think Ron Pappenhausen is the best fullback at the moment? Oh, wow. I think he is. It's hard to say no.
Yes.
It's hard to say no. He's in great form.
He has been electric. He has been absolutely brilliant for the past 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's been great. I think Pappenhausen is the best fullback right now. Absolutely. Paripi says team of the week. Look, I'm not going to give you a team of the week, but I'll give you a player of the round. Who would your player of the round be, Nathan?
Campbell Graham.
Really?
40 had a really good game on the weekend.
Yeah, look, my player of the round, I would go William Kennedy or Regan Campbell-Gillard. Actually, no. Regan Campbell-Gillard. I thought he was unbelievable on the weekend against the Titans. He had a blinder. I'm going Regan Campbell-Gillard for player of the round. RCG, bro. All right.
Yeah, good.
It says Storm fan. What halfback is improved for you in 2022? Oh, halfback. Well, Nico Hines is an obvious one. Who else would you throw in the hat there, Nathan?
Would you put Mitchell Moses?
Yeah, you could.
Because he's been superb this year.
Adam Clune's been pretty good for the Knights.
Yeah, he's definitely the surprise.
Lachlan Ilias has been okay last couple of weeks.
He does the job. He does the job. Which
Toby Sexton's been okay, but
I thought he's been alright.
He's been okay, but not great or anything. He's been solid. Minty Rabbitoh has got a question for us here. Best player so far this year? Well, I'm going with Mitchell Moses and Ryan Papenhuyzen.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same, but I'm also gonna add Nico Hines in there as well.
Yeah. I reckon Mitchell Moses is the best player in the game at the moment. I reckon he's the best player in the world right now. I really do.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I reckon anyway. Jack Dempsey. Thoughts on the Milford situation, and do you see him signing with Newcastle? If they want him, they'll have him, but Clune and Clifford, they've been okay. I know the last couple of weeks they've lost, but where would Anthony Milford come in over Jake Clifford or Adam Clune right now? Probably not. So, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I can't see him getting in the starting side at Newcastle.
Do you think, because I reckon Milford, I'll be honest with you, I think Milford's going to go to the Dolphins next year. But
he is.
Do you think he would fit in at St. George?
Nah. Amon, Sullivan. Nah, too many young kids there. You wouldn't do it.
Many.
Question from here from Paripi. Best coach so far. I reckon Craig Fitzgibbon's been great for the Sharks, and they've only lost one game.
Absolutely.
Ivan Cleary.
He's definitely rookie coach of the year.
Oh, yeah. Ivan Cleary, Fitzgibbon. Nathan Brown's been okay because the Warriors have won 3 in a row, but I'm not convinced by the Warriors just yet, but they've been okay last couple of weeks. I'll tell you what, big challenge for the Warriors against the Roosters on Sunday. That'll really, really test where they're at.
It was like us about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I can see a similar outcome, but we'll see what happens. Question here from Luke Melbourne Storm fan. Hey, Nick, can the Cowboys win their next 2 games? Well, I think the Cowboys' next 3. Canberra Thursday night in Canberra. I think they play the Titans in Townsville, and I think they play Parramatta in Darwin. So I think they can beat Canberra in the Gold Coast, but we won't know until the day. So I hope so, man. I hope they do, but we'll find out.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I'll take 2 out of 3. I mean, at the moment we're 2 and 3. We're in 8th. If we can win on the weekend, we can go to highest 5th, I think, depending on other results. I'm actually pretty confident that we'll beat Canberra. Canberra, for mine, they've been awful. They have been dreadful, man. The Raiders, they have been just. And the thing is with Canberra too, if you shut down Jack White or you slow him down, they don't have any other attack in them. They haven't got a great halfback at the moment. They haven't got an amazing hooker. They've got a decent hooker. I don't care if Canberra Cowboys is at Canberra or in fucking where. I don't care if it's on the moon. I think the Cowboys will be bouncing back against Canberra this weekend. Canberra, for mine, they're shot. They're just trying to avoid bottom 4 at this point, I feel like.
No, absolutely. I reckon they will go to the bottom 4.
Cowboys were unlucky against the Warriors, so you'd think another week with Drinkwater and we scored 24 points. The question is, do the Raiders have 24 points in them at the moment? Definitely not.
No.
I don't think Canberra have 18 points in them at the moment. The Cowboys have got plenty of points in them, so I think the Cowboys will bounce back on Thursday night. But the game against the Titans will be interesting, and the Eels game will be interesting as well. So we'll find out. And Don't know about Brad Snyder. He's a good kid, but I don't know, man. We'll find out. Aussie Mozzie, where do you think the Warriors will come? Well, at the start of the year, I had the Warriors for the wooden spoon. At the moment, they are making me look silly. I would say the Warriors are a team. I still reckon I'll finish bottom 4. Sadly, I don't want to be negative about it, but I'm not convinced by the Warriors. They've been okay, but the Warriors for mine, I'm just not convinced. But you, Nathan?
Probably around that 11th to 14th bracket.
Okay, yep.
I reckon.
Yep. Metallic Pamela said, should Drinkwater go into 17, maybe as a 14th man when Hammer comes back? Yeah, maybe. Cowboys' defense have been solid, didn't it? Yeah, look, our defense last 2 weeks have been a bit sloppy, but I have no doubt all week at training it'll be all about defense. So hopefully we're better this weekend. Is Michael Mcguire in trouble? Nathan, what do you reckon about Madge?
It's sad because it's not Madge's fault, but yeah, I think he'll get sacked maybe even this week.
Yeah, same. I'm feeling that vibe as well, aren't you, Nathan? Maybe Easter Monday.
Especially with the reports that apparently it's not Madge that selects the team, it's the board itself.
If that's true, that's fucked.
Exactly. If that's the case, Madge should just go and say, yep, fuck you, I'm out.
They're talking about Jackson Hastings playing lock this weekend. I mean, do they want to get beat by 50? Good Lord. Look, I reckon the Eels are going to put a big score on the Tigers this weekend, and then Madge will probably get sacked the next day. So probably next Tuesday he's going
to get ugly.
If the Eels put 30 plus on the Tigers on Easter Monday, and if Madge still has a job after that, I'll honestly be surprised. Metallic Panther, do you reckon the Bulldogs could finish in the bottom 4? Yep, I think they can. The way they're playing. Yes. They look like shit. They look
Trent
like
Barrett's not the answer.
No, I don't think he is either. Question from Luke. Barrett should be the one getting the sack, but who would you replace him with? Well, there's a guy named Shane Flanagan available, but I don't think Gus wants to sack Barrett yet. But
you know what?
Knowing Gus's track record wouldn't surprise me.
I wouldn't be surprised if the doggies get Madge.
Oh God. Why?
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets him.
Fuck that. Do they want to get worse? I mean, can't be worse than Trent Barrett, but Jesus Christ.
I mean, I do prefer Madge over Barrett and that.
Yeah. Is it worrying that even with a better roster, that scoring 2 tries versus Penrith and still losing by 20 is a good achievement? Yeah, no, if you're losing by 20 overall, it's bad. But I got to say, the Panthers have probably been the best team to start the year, and I think they are the best team in the comp right now. But defensively, they have leaked a few points, so I think that's something that they will want to work on. The defense needs a bit of improvement. They have leaked a lot of points this year. I think they leaked 20 against Newcastle, 12 against the Dogs, which isn't too bad. 16 against the Dragons. Defensively, they've still leaked a fair bit, but yeah, look, I guess we'll find out how Penrith go as the year goes on, but yeah, we'll soon find out. So CJ Moxley says, Matt should return to South as an assistant, a comfy environment with him and Johnny Morris. Yeah, it can't hurt.
Yeah.
Can't hurt, bro.
Yeah, that'll be good for him.
Lachlan, shout out to Lachlan in the chat. Do you think punishment on these streakers should get worse? Now it seems that they want attention because of the lady getting tackled. Let me just say this. If you're going to run onto an NRL field as a streaker or a protester, hold the game up and have the players a bit concerned because they don't know what the protesters or the streakers have in their hands. They don't know what's in their pockets. if you're going to go out there and be a goose and you're going to get tackled like that woman got tackled at the Gold Coast on the weekend, well, suck shit. I was listening to the Gold Coast Titans CEO talking about it this morning, going, "Oh, it was a little bit too far to tackle." And I'm going, "How the fuck's it too far? If you're a woman and you're going to run on the field and you're going to get smashed by a bloke who's a security guard who has a right to do that, then so fucking be it. Suck shit." I've got no sympathy for any of these protesters / streakers. They can all go and get fucked. Fucking idiots.
Amen for that.
If you're going to run on the field and you're going to have backlash about getting tackled by sucked in, it's what you get.
Apparently, I think the Landys and that have called a meeting to basically talk about the heavier punishments and that. But
heavy punishments, all right. There's some big ones. Yeah. Anyway, she's a dumb bitch and fuck her. Nick, what game was the worst in round 5? Oh, Jesus Christ. Tell you what, fucking Sharks and Tigers was a fucking snooze fest. Melbourne Canberra wasn't fun. Dogs Panthers was a fucking sleepy cunt too. I'd probably have to say Melbourne Canberra. I thought that game was a bludger in the weekend. Didn't like that one. All right. Any more questions, guys? We're gonna wrap things up in a minute. Just send a few more questions in, and we'll get on out of here. Been on here for just over half an hour now. A couple more questions, and that'll do it.
Nice.
Just waiting for the chat to come through, seeing who's going to ask another question. All right, here we go.
All
right. Hang on, where is it? Titans and Tigers will say, "Oh yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. That was a bludger."
That's terrible.
Roosters Broncos could have been game of the round. Oh yeah, I think it probably was, to be honest.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, both Friday games were really good.
Warriors Cowboys was a beauty, but not for me. Do you think drop a Sunday game and bring back Monday Night Footy? Nah, fuck that. No way. I would never do that. What else? Hang on. There's another question here that I want to answer. I just seen it. Perippy. Top 5 best halfbacks so far this year. I'd go Nico Hines, Mitch Moses, Nathan Cleary, DCE, and Luke Keary.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up, I reckon. Nathan, thank you so much for coming on the Q&A, bro.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on, man.
No worries, bro. Thank you very much. And shout out to everyone in the live chat. Hope you all enjoyed the Nick from Australia Rugby League Q&A. Hope you all have a fantastic night. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for my round 6 tips. Anyway, guys, take care. See you later.